All right, welcome back, y'all. If you don't know who I am, my name is Vic. Uh, Currently training to become a natural bodybuilder. I assume you've already read the title, so you know it's a glute and hamstring day. I'm taking y'all with me. So today, the way it's gonna plot out is I'm gonna start off with some Bulgarians. I know, killer exercise to start off with, but I'm gonna do a body weight set to warm up, probably a 30 pound, and then go up to my 60 pound rep range. Everything's gonna be in sets of two. I'm in slightly time crunch, so I'll try to pace myself pretty well. Everything's in sets of two, 3 minute rests, nothing crazy. But other than that, I'll see y'all there. Second set. First one didn't feel very good, so we'll see how the second one looks. I'm keeping a really good pace though. I think the one thing that I did notice is my abductors are really weak. I noticed these on the Bulgarians, but I find it hard to keep my knee out as I do the Bulgarian. So I need to put a little more focus on that. I'll be hitting the abductor machines in a little bit though. Oh man. I'm gonna put this bar down. I'm gonna load up 245 fish stiff legged deadlifts. And I have something else. And then I have extensions, curls, and abductors. I think it's just those three after this, plus the calves. Um, yeah. I think I should really include some days where I work on like my ankle strength and mobility. Um, I'll probably just do it whenever I have time, to be honest. But abductors might be something I can't, um, what's it called? Not do, I guess, on a leg day. Uh, Just the same way with my calves, I think my abductors are a little underdeveloped. Well, I don't think my calves are that underdeveloped. I think I'm just insecure. Oh, okay. God damn it. Step back. I'll take 7. Oh. It's like the one thing I hate about having long hair is how easily my headphones slide off. I think it might be time for me to start wearing hats again, or a haircut. Either one is fine. It happened to me on squats earlier. The other reason I hate squats, I actually don't like squats, by the way. Fun fact. But the other reason I don't like squats is the bar gets on my hair as I set up for it. So I have to be extra careful about that. Anyways, I don't want to hear about that. I'm gonna do one more set of this and then I'll see you for abductors. Abductors. I had to drop the weight in order to do it correctly. I feel like the one thing I hate about this movement is how many people do it wrong. And they come back here. Like, yeah, that's easy. All right, let's actually do it though. That hurts. God. I'm debating whether I want to do 3 sets of this, but I think I'm running short on time. So I'm gonna go do some calves, extensions, curls, check out the pump. I'm done. I low-key know I said I was gonna keep a good pace, but I'm slowing down. Whoa. Cool. Oh, yeah. Yep. Leg extensions, curls. I'm gonna try to hurry up. All right. Second side of this. Oh, and last side of this. 175 on here. I'm trying to push myself to failure. And yes, I am strapping myself down to the seat with my wrist straps. I won't call that good. Whew. Hamstring curls and then we're done. All right. Might as well record my first side of this. Oh. It's going up. Here we go. Oh my God. Let's take a second. Look at that. I just shaved. So I'm really hoping to get some good definition on this pump. We'll see though. It'll just get better as I go, as I keep lowering my weight, my body fat. I'm also doing this entire workout fasted. And that's because I was kind of in a rush. I didn't want to eat anything and cause indigestion in the middle of my workout, especially since I'm hitting legs. Ooh, I think that looks okay. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera. Yeah, I didn't want to cause any indigestion, so I just took my energy drink and I'm here. I thought about it. I was like, I'll just wait. Have a good breakfast when I get back. Probably gonna have some oatmeal with chocolate protein powder. Oh, that sounds so good right now. Some Greek yogurt, banana slices on top with some honey. Dude, I have such a sweet tooth, it's making this cut so hard. But I'm keeping up with it. On the weekends, I get like 20,000 steps a day because of work. So that's been pretty good. The weight's slowly dropping off of me, and I can tell. So in like a month or so, or two, I'll be able to look back on the first cut day, be like, holy shit. I can do a side by side. That's probably what I'll end up doing is I'll post like a side by side of my cut. If you don't already follow me, you should follow me on Instagram. Shameless plug. It's the same thing as my YouTube handle. Should I just go into my next set? Yeah, I'm going to my next set, and then I'll see y'all for the pump. There we go. That's how you do it. It's looking better. You know, the cut's not going too bad. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still feeling pretty strong. Um, it feels good being able to see some leg definition. If you don't know me, which most of you don't, obviously, I recently shaved my legs for the first time in my life. Oh, there's some geese. I recently shaved my legs for the first time in my life about a week and a half ago. So I recently re-trimmed them. I guess not shave. I'm trimming them. Um, so it's nice to see some leg definition, and I'm like slowly trying to get better at my muscle control and my posing as I go down in my body fat percentage. I can see a little more definition. I'm not too far into the cut, so it's feeling pretty good. I'm not at the point yet where I'm like, God damn it, I could really want some sweets. I'm allowing myself enough calories while still being in a deficit to enjoy some of the things that I normally enjoy. Like today, I might end up eating something at work. I don't know. It's always 50-50 with work because sometimes I get a break because, sometimes it gets too busy and I don't. But if I do get a break, since I work in a soul food kitchen, I'll probably just end up getting a chicken sandwich. I'm not going to lie. So it's a little high in calories, really high in fat. But that's okay because I'm also getting a lot more steps in on the weekends. And I'm still trying to make sure to get in my protein by eating really, really protein heavy foods before work and after work. Like right now, I'm probably going to get home and make myself I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm going to make myself when I go home. Maybe some like breakfast tacos. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll make myself something protein heavy when I get home right now. Something that'll keep me full throughout the day. So I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, no, cut's going good. I'm still feeling strong. Of course, I am expecting that to change as I drop some more pounds. Yeah, if you don't know me, I'm like I said at the beginning of the video, my name is Vic. I'm trying to train for bodybuilding. I really want to go into classic physique as a natural bodybuilder, and so the goal is in the next 2 to 3 years, I will be competing in my first show. I don't want to start prepping until I get out of college, kind of for obvious reasons. I just feel like it'd be a lot on me while I'm in school. So I kind of want to wait until I graduate. And right now it's literally just me trying to be the best I possibly can and put on some more muscle. I've been training for about 2 years, a little less than that consistently, but about 2 years in a gym. Before that, I did other things. I did conditioning for marching band. I was never super strong or super buff or anything like that, but I did some conditioning for marching band. I did some workouts at home, that kind of stuff. I started off somewhat skinny fat. I was a little overweight as a kid, and I lost all the weight. And then, yeah, here I am. I've been training my butt off for the past 2 years. I'm a personal trainer. I'm getting my certification as a nutrition coach. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And if I don't know, then hopefully somebody else does and will respond to you. But I take care of my own calorie tracking and macros and stuff like that. So I'd say I'm doing pretty decently for myself. Of course, I was not locked in there for a second, which is why I'm not lean right now. I got down to a pretty low body fat percentage probably in, what is it now, November of last year. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I look pretty awesome. I think I'm just going to not track my food and I'll just put on some weight. I did put on some weight. Unfortunately, it was pretty quickly because I was just intuitively eating. I wasn't actually tracking anything. And so I didn't do a very good job of, staying lean as I bulked up. And so now I don't know what my body fat percentage is. If I had to guess, it's probably around like 15, 16. Not crazy high or anything, but not where I want it to be. Especially not as fast as I did. But the last time I went on a cut, I did an aggressive cut, and the only problem with that was I lost a lot of my strength. Part of that could have been that I wasn't as experienced back then, so I probably wasn't tracking my macros like I should have. I probably wasn't eating enough protein, stuff like that. But now that I am, I think I'm doing pretty well for myself, and I'm taking it a lot slower for that exact same reason. I also don't think I have the willpower as it stands to go into an aggressive cut right now, uh, which is fine. I don't have an issue with going slower. If anything, I could probably put on a little more muscle while I'm cutting down on my fat. Um, Obviously not an insane amount, but if I can stay the same strength at the very minimum as I shed some of this off, then I'll be pretty happy with that, honestly. Anyways, I'm just ranting now. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you. It'd mean the world to me if you left a like and, I don't know, maybe subscribe, follow along the journey. You can go follow me on my socials. It should be the same on everything. Other than that, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.